Welcome back to the next episode. It's been I've been gone for the last week, so last couple of episodes have been pre-recorded for you. So this is the next one that we're going to do, and a little of that is just going to be tidying up some things over here. As you can see, I've torn down our AFK fishing farm, and for the most part removed our little mining hut and everything right here. Baby zombie. Get him. Ouch! Got him. Okay. That was rudely interrupted. So I've torn down our little bed and our mining little shack right here. And today we're gonna do some just sort of some odds and ends, picking things up. You can see here's our library, kind of still where it was at. I added on two little huts here. And with that baby zombie, you can see that we've kind of got some of our lighting problems resolved, we think, or our spawn problems resolved. We're getting a few more of them, fortunately. Deal with them. Which makes for a little bit more challenge, but it does get our fishing farm, or our slime farm going. Having some server lag there as well. Got a lot of people on right now. We've got a couple of camera count and a bunch of people that are out there looking like probably adding in some new areas. So today we're just going to go through and do some tidying up around here. It's maybe a little bit shorter of an episode. Getting some things cleaned up, probably tearing down our tree area right here, which is just to keep the oak down to a certain level. And getting some things moved back down into here. So you can see I've put up a little hut right here as well for an entrance to our storage area. I'm going to do the same thing over here as well. Sort of got it marked out here with these. And then we've been tidying up some things down here. So let me get some things cleaned up. Take a snooze here, and I will get back to you here in just a bit with the first little task we're going to do. All right. So the first thing we're going to do today is we've got our fishing farm loaded back over here, got it set back up, and we've also got ourselves an automatic chicken cooker. You can hear them. I got a bunch of them up in there, and this is going to be sort of for resources and that kind of thing. Collecting some eggs, chickens, and so forth. Right now we're just collecting them. I'm probably going to have them. This chest go away, drop into a sorter, probably completely get rid of the eggs would be my guess. I don't think we're going to need them once we have this going. But right now I'm collecting them, I'm going to keep them, deal with them as they come. But mostly we're after the cooked chicken. Feathers will be nice for a little bit. But we're also going to set up, going to get our fishing farm here, and this is where it's going to be at. And I've got most of it in place here. Got our lucky fishing pole in there, and just the one chest for our items. But what we need to do is pick up some hoppers and some other chests and get those laid in there so that we have a little bit more layout space as we do some fishing. And we've moved ourselves along far enough on the server we really don't need to fish. But in all honesty, if I'm going to be sitting here for AFK for the slimes, working on them, then I definitely want to, take advantage of that, and might as well get the some books, some lily pads and all those other things that we may or may not necessarily need. But it's not gonna hurt at all. So take a look out, and we will just drop our items right in here. Let's see if it's gonna work. Problem. Let's get some chests loaded in. So doing this on the seat of our pants. I really didn't have this planned out. So we'll see what happens here. So if we have a chest here. see here. We want to get these so that they drop down. So probably going to have a hopper here. You know what? This is about making it look good. So we are going to start our chests. So chest here that we're going to get rid of. Here, chest. This is the first chest we're going to do. Just going to stack some of these on here. Some additional hoppers on here, and then we'll drop these down as we go. It really doesn't make that big a difference. We're sort of at that point where what we'll collect will be nice, but it's not something sort of critical that we have to worry about. What I'm gonna do is because we're trying to changing it around a little bit, is I'm going to sort of step them this way instead, under the farm, out of the way. So hopper and of chest. Oops. Chest. Out, and we will ourselves out another level here and drop in another one. And I'll run this down probably 4 or 5 levels. Put a ladder in here, clean this up a little bit, and come back, show you the progress we've made on this one. Get ready to do some AFK fishing tonight, and see if we can get us some slimes for tomorrow. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to go back into our store and get some prizes, lower the prices on the slimes, and get people using that resource as they see fit and as they kind of want to. They definitely want to use them. It's just a matter of right now they're expensive. We weren't getting any spawns, so let me get this all cleaned up, make it look pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. That's part of the reason why I'm stalling here. I will be back with you in a second. Show you what this storage area looks like, how I'm going to get down into here and clean up this tunnel as well. I will see you here in a bit. And welcome back here. So we've got our AFK fishing farm here all cleaned up, looking decent here. And now decorating here a little bit. Put some of this away. But we got all of that laid out and done. Let me run out here and show you what I was starting with here. Get rid of girls back, or I will drive myself insane. So we were out decorating our around our library and decided to put in a little water feature just on the side. So we put up this water feature. We've got access to some of our Guardian Farm blocks, which is really nice. I think this is going to look nice. Got a sea lantern there in the bottom, so at night it sort of glows. And then sort of decorated this little corner here. May put a little bit of coarse dirt around here, just a little bit more, but just sort of make this nice and clean. And this is what I was just doing here. I got inspired to do this. I think it turned out really well. I think it's an interesting look coming from the this side as well. You can kind of see it out there. Just a nice little addition there. I'm going to put a garden over here. You can probably get that done. And these are the kind of things I was going to do this episode. Just sort of little puttering around the home, as they would say, little fix-it projects and so forth. But I was talking about our AFK fishing farm and what we sort of cleaned up on there. I got all of our chests laid in down here below. It's a little longer trip to get down to all the chests, but Sort of made this little tunnel. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for lighting. Probably put in a glowstone on one of the sides here. But very simple, nothing real fancy. Just sort of trimmed it all in, got all the chests laid in, the hoppers and everything, nice and clean. Um, this is a maintenance tunnel. I'm still sticking with my all wood theme, but I'm not going to kill myself on a maintenance tunnel that most people aren't going to see. So it's kind of nice here. So got our AFK fishing farm, have it nice and cleaned up. So as you're standing around it, you have all this wood feel and look where everything is at. This is where we're going to start stacking stuff, and should be good to go here for the most part. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually for me it's quite late at night. I'm going to set up my my go AFK here in the fishing farm tonight. See how we do with our slime count. Sort of set up a timer to know how long I've done it in the past. I've done it for a couple of hours and have a certain volume of slime balls in there, and then see how we're doing. And if we do get the a good chunk of slimes, then what we're gonna do is we'll talk about one of the next projects we're gonna do. So I'm gonna to get this AFK going here. I'm gonna empty out our slime farm, take off everything, block myself in there, put a good old book on the keyboard there, and call it a night. But for you, I'll be right back after the cut, and we'll see how we did. So I will see you here in a bit. And welcome back. So we're back over in our market district here. It's really keeps growing. We have Wallace's skeleton bone farm over there, where we've been buying bones from. There was a new addition. We've had a couple of new shops come up, creep up over here. But we're going to go into our slime shop, and going to make some people happy, I think. So right now we've got 16 slime balls for a diamond. That is what we're going to change. So I'm going to do 32 slime balls for a diamond until we build up some stock. So the goal is once we've built up some AFK stock here, should be able to get some of that in place, and whoops, get these prices back down to a more reasonable level. My goal is to get all of these chests full and be selling it for a 64 slime box for a diamond, but we're not quite there with the inventory. You know, if somebody comes in and buy us out, we're going to be looking at like a week to restock, but I want to get some supply built up, make sure that there's enough on the server for everybody to use what they want, and then you know, remember we want to keep some on hand for our magma blocks as well, because we want to be able to use that as a resource to stock our magma block supply instead of having to go chasing everything down in the nether. So I'm going to finish restocking these and checking some of our other shops over here, and then I will catch up with you here in a bit. Welcome back. So we're just finishing up a little more torch spamming out here. About ready to start getting some of these torches knocked down, and you can see kind of over here I'm using a jack-o'-lantern with some birch leaves for lighting on for the village. That's what we're going to do a majority of this with, but we're not quite there yet. Just sort of making sure I've got everything lit up. I'd rather have too many torches out here than not enough. Get a sneaky little creeper coming and get me, which I saw over here. Oh yeah, there you be. Yep, not gonna get me. Just came back from the marketplace there. Got our slime box reduced. And we're gonna tear down this here. But just wanted to chat a little bit and see how everybody was. Trying to get some feedback on how things are going for the channel. I've got a few comments, a couple of new subscribers, but I'm always looking for additional feedback and what you guys like to see. My hope here is to have a. Here, I'll be coming. Yeah, there you go. And seeing how things are going, what you guys want to see coming out of the videos, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Um, uh, I'm one of those that sort of wants to know. Give me that back. Uh, what's going on? How you guys are doing? And being able to improve. A lot of the content that gets made is in response to you and how things are. What you guys want to see. Where a lot of most content creators they want to produce what's gonna make their viewers happy, and I'm no different. So definitely spend a little bit of time. Let me know what works, what doesn't work. If there's something specific that you want to see, some things on the docket are going to be. I've got hopefully a collab here, the build in the next week or so on one of community builds that we're going to be doing, and so that should be fun. I definitely want to set up our villager trading here in the near future. I think that's going to be here. Oh, I'd say in the next couple of episodes or so. Trying to get some villager trading into place, and expanding our farms and the like out over here. So those are the next few things that we're going to be doing. Going to get up a bunch of more houses and places out here and finish up our weaver shop over there now that I have an idea of what I want to do. So I have one more project I want to look at. Let me gather up some resources, and I will touch base with you and bring you right back here in a bit. Welcome back. So I dug down this 3x3 set of blocks here, just behind our mass storage room over here. And my goal was to bring this in to the water stream, and that's right over here. You can kind of see where it's at. So behind this set of blocks is our water stream, and my goal would be to bring the items up, put them into a dispenser, and shoot them back over here to this water stream. Drop and then this water stream is going to send them into our mass storage system, our bulk storage over here, and that way we can have the stuff like our slimes, and we're going to set up a melon and pumpkin farm as well. But my problem is what happens every now and then. I've got a clear out some space. Almost didn't go all the way, and get the elevator over to here, and I ran into this. This is a bit of a problem here, and should be kind of interesting. It's going to take some time to deal with here. Let me finish sitting all of this. You kind of get a relative idea, but I got all of this that I'm going to have to take out, and this is that tunnel that we were going down to our slime farm, which is right over here. So I want to bring this all over here, and that just happens to be right on the other side of this this big pool of lava. So I'm going to have some digging to do. And nothing makes great YouTube videos anything more than digging out obsidian. So I am going to probably call that episode right here. I'm gonna keep digging this out and getting this all squared away, so we can get our slimes up here. That's gonna be a bit of a project there. Not really sure what I'm gonna do for the next episode. Like I said, I've got one collab I'm trying to get all scheduled and set up. That might happen for this second video. If not, it'll be next week. But I want to be able to bring that in there and hopefully get our little a pumpkin and melon farm here going. Right now I just have this all up on a manual thing, set up on a button, and then send the cart through by hand. Really nothing fancy, but my goal is to get this on a timer and get the minecart and the timer down there, have this automatically harvest, and then drop into the water stream that's going to bring them up this item elevator as well. So we'll have both slimes, melons, and pumpkins all dumping into our mass storage system as well. So, like I said, I'm going to call the episode here, sort of get this obsidian dug out. Going to take some time and go from there. So, as always, please follow me on Twitter. You can find me at A Wandering Nerd. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. Feedback is always welcome, comments, and anything is like. So, until the next episode, I will see you later.